Riders, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be test riding the Royal Enfield Himalayan. This is going to be Royal Enfield's dual sport motorcycle. They've been selling them like crazy. They've had great success. So today they're here in Sanford, Florida. So what I'm going to be doing is we're going to be taking them on a test right here shortly. So I just want to give you a quick walk around just so you can see the motorcycle a little bit better. So as we can see, we're going to have a 21-inch wheel in the front. That's going to be a single disc dual piston caliper. You're going to get 7.9 inches of ground clearance. Right over here we're going to get 8.6 inches of ground clearance, and as we go to the back you're going to get a 21-inch tire. That's going to be a single disc single piston caliper, and you're going to get 7.1 inches of travel. The Himalayan is going to have a 411cc single engine that's going to be mated to a 5-speed transmission, and that's going to be sent to the back via chain. The single produces 24 horsepower, 23 foot-pound of torque. So, and as we come over here, you're going to get a 4-gallon tank, and Royal Enfield claims that they're able to get at least 60 miles per gallon. So you're able to get over 200 miles of cruising range with the Royal Enfield. So as you can see, you're going to get a rear rack that's going to be already standard on the Royal Enfield. As we come up here, you're gonna get standard engine guards. What I've seen some people do is they put some either gas tanks or some bags here, so it gives them with additional storing capacity. You get a cooler here for your engine, so the engine is able to keep running cool. As we walk to the other side, there's going to be a LED headlight. These are not going to be LED, but you get an LED headlight. You get this high mounted fairing. You get this simple here yet effective front windshield, and as we look from here, you're going to be able to see that you have your brake reservoir over here, which is going to be right here, and you also get a center stand. So that's going to be great, especially on a dual sport motorcycle. If you happen to get a flat, you're able to put it under center stand and change your tires. So I'm waiting here shortly to go ahead and go on the next ride, so I will see you guys shortly. We are back here. So let's go ahead and turn the Himalayan that we're going to be riding. I thought I was going to be riding the green over there, but we are not. So let's go ahead and get her going. So one thing that I noticed that I had to find out, and I actually had to do a little bit more research, was you're going to see that you're going to have what almost seems like a choke. So I'll show you here. Look at the RPM. Oh, actually it died. So this time it died. I wanted to see it go up, but
it died on you? Oh, I got you.
So if you pull here, you should see the RPM slowly go up as we're seeing it now. So guys, here we are test riding now the Royal Enfield Himalayan. I thought I was going to ride the green one that the lead is riding up front, but hey, it's all good. The one that we have right here is going to have the black tank with the red and your gray accents, as you're able to see. This is going to be a 4-gallon tank, so the Himalayan is going to be rated at 60 miles per gallon. So you're going to get a comfortable cruising speed of over 200 miles per hour. The Royal Enfield is going to be, it has a clean top speed for the Himalayan of 85 miles an hour, which, let's be honest, that's probably more than what you need to do when you're talking about a single cylinder motorcycle like the one we're riding. So if we look at our Royal Enfield Himalayan, let's go ahead and look our heads-up display. So we're going to see that we're going to have our speedometer, you're going to have your gear indicator. Down here you're going to be able to see that it's going to give you your total miles, and then you're going to see that you have a trip A. There's going to be a trip B that's going to be down here. That's all going to be changed over here through your selector. And then what you're able to do as well is it's able to tell you what your average speed has been since you've been riding your motorcycle. As we go to our right, you're going to be able to see that we have our fuel gauge, as well as a compass, which I have to say is a pretty quirky feature. I haven't seen that on another motorcycle till, you know, the Himalayan. Then at the top you're going to see that we have our tachometer, and this to our right is going to be what Royal Enfield calls their tripper. Basically what it does is that is going to connect through your Royal Enfield application and your and it's going to be powered by Google Maps. So what that is going to do is that's going to function as your GPS. You basically put in your phone where you're going to be going, and it's going to go ahead and via Bluetooth connect directly over here. You also have another great feature, which I have to say, it was kind of interesting when you think of the Royal Enfield at this price point. That is also going to allow you the ability to be used as for waypoints. So you're able to load up to 20 different waypoints over here, and you're able to use that to go from point A to point B, so but with different 20 waypoints. That also gives you the ability to do a route, like a weekend route or anything like that. You're able to do it through there. You're able to do it through there. Performance wise, the Royal Enfield does feel a little underpowered. It only weighs 434 pounds, which is not a whole lot of weight for this motorcycle in this segment, but the engine doesn't produce a lot of power. I know there have been talks of putting the engine that you find on the INT 650 and Continental GT into your Royal Enfield. That's, you know, that engine is going to produce over 40 pounds, over 40 horsepower, over I believe it's 38 foot-pound of torque. But they are concerned that by them adding the 650 engine to your Himalayan, it's going to make the motorcycle then heavier, which means it's going to defeat basically the whole purpose of the Himalayan, which is supposed to be light dual sport motorcycle. As far as the brakes goes, the brakes do feel they're very good. They actually feel like they're very well made. One nice feature that you're gonna find with your Himalayan is gonna be the fact that you have the ability to turn off your rear brake. That's gonna be especially crucial when you're going off-road, and you don't want to have the rear wheel basically, you know, interacting with the ABS. So I am a 5'10" rider, and even at a 31.6 inch seat height, I'm still able to flat foot the Royal Enfield Himalayan. So that's one nice feature, and you still are able to get over 8 inches of travel. Not over 8 inches, but you still are able to get over. Oh, there's a Royal Enfield. Oh, those are two more. Neat. So like I said, like I was saying, so I'm 5'10", I have a 30 to 31 inch inseam, and I'm still able to flat foot the motorcycle, and you have a 31.6 inch seat height. I have to say the suspension, for being a budget motorcycle, does feel like it's it feels like it's well made. I know one problem when you buy a motorcycle is that you get like that sagging suspension, or it's not responsive, but for being a budget motorcycle, you got to keep that in mind if you're going to buy this motorcycle. For being a budget motorcycle, the suspension feels sturdy for what it is. You're not, don't expect to get, some crazy performance. However, it does feel great. Right now we're doing 50 miles an hour. As you can see, my rear view mirrors are still usable. You're not going to get a lot of vibration coming through from the engine through the chassis of the handlebar. So I gotta say, Royal Enfield did a really good job in regards to countering that vibration that you typically get from a single cylinder engine. Now let's say you are a buyer that you're looking to buy in between, you're looking to buy like your first dual sport motorcycle. Let's say you're looking at the WR250, or you're looking at the CRF 300L from Honda, or you're even looking at Kawasaki KLX 300, and you're looking at the Royal Enfield Himalayan. The one thing that you got to keep in mind is what you're buying your motorcycle for, and what your budget is. Out of all the three of them, out of all the four that we just mentioned, Honda, Yamaha, Kawasaki, and the Himalayan, you're gonna get more standard features with the Himalayan at a lower price point. So with the Himalayan, you get these engine guards over here. You also get a center stand. get an aluminum skid plate, and one thing that can be overlooked many times is going to be that you also get a center stand, which is going to be crucial if you're going to be out in the wild, you know, doing some forest roads, you know, some real dual sport riding, some, you know, single track, and you happen to get a flat. Having a center stand is going to make it a lot easier for you to do that, you know, roadside repair. You also have built already from the factory, you get a rear rack that has up to a 7 kilo maximum weight. Knowing manufacturers, that's probably going to be double that, but you know how they have to go very conservative just because of warranty and, you know, claims and losses and whatnot. So yeah, so if you're looking for that budget motorcycle, then definitely the Royal Enfield is going to be the one to go with. Now, if we start looking at other areas, if we look at reliability from what I've seen, and I have to say that as far as personal experience, I don't have anything. It's my first time on a Royal Enfield Himalayan, but from seeing what other riders are doing with them, specifically Itchy Boots, the Royal Enfield is going to be a very capable machine if you know its limitations. It's able to cruise all day at 45-50 miles an hour. It's going to give you great fuel range, and as far as dependability, from what I've seen, they're very dependable. Now let's look at other areas. If you're looking at dealer network, then it will be hands down either Honda, Yamaha, or Kawasaki. You have a much dealer network. You're going to have a much stronger presence as far as being able to find a mechanic to work on your motorcycle. You're going to have a lot stronger presence as far as being able to get gear, being able to kit your motorcycle to what you're looking for. So the Royal Enfield, from what I've seen so far in my short test ride, we're doing a test ride through Royal Enfield, it's going to be a very well-made machine, whether you're going to be a beginner, intermediate, or an experienced rider. I find that oftentimes you're able to have more fun with an underpowered motorcycle, or, you know, in this example, the Royal Enfield with a single cylinder engine, that you are able to do with a bigger engine. So what do I like about the Royal Enfield? I have to say that I like the fact that it feels very light and nimble. The price point for the Royal Enfield at $4,999 is going to basically be best in its class. You get excellent fuel economy at over 60 miles a gallon. Having that 4-gallon tank from the factory, you're able to get over 200 miles of cruising speed, and I will even say you might be able to get a little bit more dependent on your riding speed. I like the fact that you get a 3-year unlimited mile warranty from Royal Enfield, and that gives you peace of mind. And they also offer you, with that 3-year unlimited mile warranty, you're able to get roadside assistance as well, free of charge. Now, my only downside would be the limited dealer network. But if you're taking this motorcycle on, you know, big tours, off-roading, when you're in the bush, there's no dealer network that's going to be able to help you. So guys, if you're looking for a beginner motorcycle that's going to be you know, budget friendly, definitely the Himalayan is going to be the choice for you, compared to the other ones that's going to be, you know, usually between, you know, $1,000 to $2,000 more before you start adding all, you know, all the fees and dealers paperwork and all that. So guys, if you enjoy this type of content, just give it a thumbs up. That way the algorithm knows it's good. Subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys on my next video.